Hey everyone, QBKing77 here from the AC Syndicate team, here to do a video going over my opinion of the top 5 Android games that can be found in the Android market from 2011. Now that 2011's over, I'm going to go ahead and go over which games I found to be the most fun, most addicting, which ones I like the most, and the ones that were paid. I'm going to be doing a video showing the top 10 free apps that I like. I'll also be doing a video on the top 5 paid apps as well. I already have a video going over my top 10 favorite free apps, so I'll link to that in the description if you want to check that out. But anyways, this is the top 5 paid apps. Paid games, actually. So here we go. Number 5, I'll start with number 5. It's a game called Can Knockdown. It's actually pretty addicting. I do like it a lot. You have 3 game modes. You have target mode. You have basically can stacked up on top of each other knockdown, as well as shooting cans up in the air, and you have a time limit to basically hit them. So let's go over the target mode. Basically what it is, it's this little ball down here, and to shoot it, all you do is press on it and swipe. But the faster you swipe and let go, the faster the ball shoots off. But if you let go, it'll lob, as you can see. So you have a couple options, whether you want to go really fast or press and hold and aim and then lob it to where you want it to go. Obviously, this is a time limit. There's a time over there, and you want to do it as fast as you can, hit as many targets as you can. Obviously, you want to hit the center of the target, and basically you just have a time limit. And then some, during this target mode, cans will shoot up, and if you hit the cans, you get extra time. So as you can see, I'm just trying to go really, really fast, which obviously might not be a good route, might be, depending on, because you want to hit, the more bonuses you get is basically as you hit the middle of the target more often, then basically it multiplies and you get more points. So there you have it. As you can see, there's a can that just flew up. I missed it, but that would have added extra time if I hit it. I'm going to go ahead and exit out of this mode. A couple other modes, as you can see, the can basically can stack on top of each other, and you got to knock them all down. As you can see, it starts off with a simple 3 cans. As you can see, I missed already, but you want to try and do them each in the least amount of throws as possible, as you can see. So obviously I'm not doing very good, but you kind of want to try and get them with just one hit. So that's just a quick overview of this game mode. I'm going to go ahead and exit out of it. And last but not least is the timed, basically, can shooting up in the air knockdown. So you get a time, and you have to try and hit these cans that fly up in the air. It's actually pretty difficult. It takes a little while to get used to hit these cans. As you can see, I'm having trouble. It would just take practice. That's all. I haven't played this mode in a little while, but it definitely takes some practice to get used to hitting all these cans flying up in the air. And there's just bonuses that fly up, etc., time bonuses, etc. So it's actually pretty fun. So it's nice that you have different game modes, because then you don't get bored of one certain game mode. You can try the other one, go back and forth. So overall, that's it. I guess it's Can Knockdown 2. Sorry about that. But that would be my number 5 in the top 5 paid apps from 2011. Okay, on to number 4. It's actually a game that can be extremely addicting. Obviously, these top games are going to be extremely addicting, so heads up there. It's called Jelly Defense. So it's basically like a tower defense kind of game. It's called Jelly Defense. Basically, it's pretty simple. You got waves of guys that come through, and you need to try and destroy them before they, I believe, get the diamonds at the end and run off. And you have certain spots you can put them, etc. It's kind of like a story mode as well. You get extra guys that can shoot and kill the waves. As well as you got different levels and maps. As you can see, I've gone through a decent number of them. But it's actually a lot of fun. Let's go ahead and just try one. The graphics are really nice as well, so it's nice to have that. But let's go ahead and go over a game. So as you can see right here, this is the map itself with waves. You want to try and not let them get the diamonds in the middle, so you basically put guys that can shoot those little guys that are down here. You just click and drag, but it costs money, and the amount of money that you have is right in the middle there, 300, as you can see. So you just basically pop them up there, they build. You can actually upgrade them as well. As you kill these guys, they shoot off coins, so then you can upgrade, etc. So as you can see, I'll kill one of these guys eventually. and it should pop up some coins. So as you can see, you just swipe over the coins to collect them. But as you can see, they're getting the diamonds and they're running away with them. You have to try and kill them before they run away. So as you can see, he got away with one. Obviously, you need some strategy. It does take some thinking. You got different guys that kill. There's blue and red guys. So you have guys that kill only blue guys that kill only red guys, etc. So it's actually a lot of fun. So definitely check out Jelly Defense. It's a story mode, so definitely a game you're going to want to check out. So let's go ahead and go over number 3 now. So number 3, I'm going to give it to Age of Zombies. It's actually tough between 2 and 3. The one spot for me was pretty secure, but 2 and 3 was pretty difficult, pretty much a tie almost. But Age of Zombies, it's really, really fun. Definitely a game you're going to want to check out. It basically, you get waves of zombies. It has a storyline to it where the guy goes back and there's an evil professor that sends zombies back in time to basically alter time. So there's a guy that goes back to kill all the zombies in those different time frames, such as prehistoric era. As you can see, you have prehistoric, you have the 1930s, you have Egyptians and Japanese, as well as the future. So you got a bunch of different levels. As you can see, this is the story mode levels. I've already beaten the game. And once you beat the game, you get a survival mode. And you get a bunch of maps that you can use to, basically, it's just waves and waves and waves of zombies that you just have to kill. So you got the story mode, which is basically you're killing zombies along with the story mode and survival mode. Let's go ahead and check out one of the survival modes. So basically you move around with this right here and you shoot with this. You get unlimited ammo with your basically stock gun, and you can pick up guns such as like a shotgun, an SMG. You can get rocket launchers. You have grenades as well right here. You just tap on the grenade and it shoots one off. So obviously, I'm not. With this, the waves and such, it does take some strategy. You have to. It takes some time to figure out where you want to go and how you want to handle all these zombies. So it gets difficult. As you can see, I picked up a shotgun. So as you can see, it's now using a shotgun. I'm obviously not going to last very long. About to die already. But anyways, as you can see, you got a shotgun here. You'll be able to pick up more grenades as you run out. They'll drop grenades from the sky. Grenades will drop down, as you can see right there. You can get turrets. So let me drop down a turret. Hopefully I can sit by it and you can watch it. So as you can see, that turret shoots off flames. You can flamethrowers as well, which is kind of cool. So overall, it's just a really addicting, fun game. Story mode's a lot of fun. You get chainsaw. So as you can see, I'm chainsawing all the zombies now. But overall, really fun. Definitely a game to check out. Age of Zombies. Story mode's a lot of fun, and then you can go ahead and try survival mode and get a high score in it. It definitely gets really difficult. So I'm going to go ahead and exit out of Age of Zombies now. Alright, and now we are on to number 2. As I said, very difficult to choose the 2 and 3 spot, but I decided to give the number 2 spot to Reckless Getaway. So Reckless Getaway is a very, very amusing game and fun. It can get kind of funny sometimes with the stunts you can pull, etc. I did do a review video on this game. I did a review video on this game, that's right. So I can link to that if you want to check it out. But you get Getaway and Reckless. Getaway is you're in basically a 4-door car, and Reckless is when you are in a truck. So you have 2 options, Getaway and Reckless. I can try Getaway. I'll be in a car. And basically your goal is to get away from the cops while basically getting as many points as possible by running into cars, etc. You can get power-ups and such with the question marks. As you can see, I just went ahead. You get a health bar in the upper left-hand corner. So if you crash too much, you can definitely explode. And once you explode, you lose the chance to get one of the stars. So if I exploded, I can only get 3. So see how I wrecked? One of the stars went away, so I can only get 3 stars this round instead of 4. So it's definitely difficult if you're trying to get 4 stars or 3 stars itself. As you can see, I picked up a power-up. What that does is I can press it, and it will basically explode everything around me. So let's go ahead and try this. So as you can see, it flipped the car. It's just a really fun game. You get a lot of levels. You have, obviously, you can use a truck as well, which is a lot more fun in my opinion, because you can just really demolish cars, etc. It's pretty funny how much you can basically destroy all these cars and shoot them off cliffs, etc. So definitely a game to check out. Reckless Getaway. It's, as I said, you have a lot of different maps you can choose from right here. So, and you have to get a certain amount of stars to get to the next levels. So it's definitely something to check out. Reckless Getaway. And now we are on to my top favorite paid game from 2011 in the Android market. So what I have decided to give the prize to is Flick Golf right here. One of the main reasons I've given it to this is because it's a game I always find myself playing all the time, whether I'm waiting for something or just basically sitting in my room playing it. It's just a game that you can really like, and it also helps that I am a huge golf fan. I play golf in college, so it's definitely something I enjoy doing. You have a few game modes as well in this game. You have Quick Shot Pro, which the two are very similar. Quick Shot Pro is just more difficult. There's more wind and you have less time, so those two are very similar. And you also get World Tour. So let's go ahead and go over Quick Shot first. You have different courses that you can play through. You have to unlock them as you do good at certain courses. But let's go ahead and check out just Quick Shot. What it is it gives you a certain amount of time, and when you either get in the rings or get a hole-in-one, then time gets extended. So your goal is to do it as many times as possible without the time running out. So as you can see up at the top, you got a time limit. And as you flick, you can go left and right with it. You can add spin. While it bounces 3 times, you can still move it. So as you can see, you flick up, then you can move it and put certain spin on it while it's in the air, and then before it bounces 3 times, you can move it as well. So after the first bounce, you can move it. After the second bounce, you can move it. And then, as you can see, whoops, did not mean to do that. So, but when you get close in the red, I believe it extends time, as well as in the hole, it extends time. So I'll get a hole-in-one, and it extended, I believe, 10 seconds. Yeah, so plus 10 seconds for a hole-in-one. So your goal is to obviously get as many hole-in-ones as possible because the time is getting extended. In the red, I believe it might be 5 seconds, 3 seconds. So 3 seconds for in the red, 10 seconds for a hole-in-one. So obviously, it's definitely addicting, especially because it gets harder as you go. The wind picks up. It gets difficult once you have wind going. So overall, a really fun and addicting game. This isn't the only game mode. I'm going to go ahead and exit out of this Quick Shot. With Quick Shot Pro, it's just more wind as well as less time. So now you also have World Tour. As you can see, you have other levels to unlock, other courses. But the main goal of World Tour is you actually get, there's no time limit, so you don't have to worry about time, but you have basically 3 chances at each distance. So you have 3 different distances. The first 3 is short, the next 3 are medium, and then the last 3 are long. But as you get to longer distances, the wind picks up as well. So as you can see, there's no wind. In the upper right-hand corner is where there'll be wind. You can aim a certain way if you so choose, if the wind picks up, etc. As you can see, the graphics are very nice as well, very fluid and smooth. Just overall a really nice, well done game. But anyways, let's go ahead and test it out. As you can see, it's very short. There's no wind either. Your goal is to get as many points as possible. Obviously, you get points for certain things that you do. Hole-in-ones, obviously, being pretty much the most. Your goal, the best way to get points is to get multiple hole-in-ones in a row as they multiply then. So that's your main goal, but you'll see now, since this was my 3rd time going, it'll increase the distance now, and it should add some wind. So as you can see in the upper right-hand corner, I have 2 miles per hour wind, but it gets pretty high. It'll get up to 25, 30 miles an hour as you get to higher courses, more difficult courses, etc. But as you can see, it's a longer shot as well. So it just overall gets difficult, and it's nice that you can mix it up with different game types, etc. So in my opinion, with all those awesome features, all those, it's just really addicting. This is my favorite paid game from the Android market from 2011, Flick Golf. So definitely got to check out all 5 of those. As I said, I'll be doing other videos on free apps as well as paid apps, etc. Free games, paid apps, etc. So definitely going to want to subscribe to me to get notified for those videos. Definitely be sure to check out my top 10 free apps video. I'll link to that. I'll link to the other ones as I do them as well. But that's about it. Those are my top 5 paid games from the Android market. Be sure to subscribe to me. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. All links will be in the description of the video below. And as always, thanks for watching. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up.